We got something the Gills Arena crew talked about a little earlier today. I want to pitch it by y'all. Who do y'all think has the case to be the face of the NBA for the next 5 years? We got Ant-Man, Luka, Wembanyama. Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Victor Wembanyama. Who got the best case? We talking face of the league, because the old head, LeBron out, Steph out, KD out.
Ooh. It's gonna be Wamba.
Who should it be? Who would you pick?
I would pick Ant Edwards
Why?
because of game. But we know NBA ain't all about game. It's about money. So yeah, you got an international player who's a big star. Yeah, might as well make him the face of the league. What that's going to do is you're going to get more games over there where he's from and more international games. It's going to pick up the international scene like it's been doing since we was in the league.
Yeah.
Like, and I told motherfuckers that European wave was coming I said to them 20 years ago, 20, 30 years ago with Dirk. Like, yo, not even with him, before him, but once Dirk was here, that's when it all just, like, they came more with the younger European players. Like, you had your veteran European players over here already, Marcelonis, Detlef Schrempf, you know what I'm saying, Sabonis. Yeah. You know, they were all veterans at that time. You know, they were all old heads. But now, once Dirk came over, it was more that younger wave. You know what I'm saying? That's when that younger wave of Europeans came and changing the league. And eventually, yeah, it's going to be the face of the league. And I think it's going to be Wamba. Yeah. You know, because they're going to want that international, that European money, you know, to start teams over there to try to make
Luka has that too, but France is bigger than...
He does, but think about it. He didn't come in with the status that Wamba came in with. We knew, all right, Luka came in with a high reputation. Don't get me wrong.
For sure.
But
it wasn't like
they didn't put him on that same pedestal as they put Wamba. And he out there, you know what I'm saying? He doing what he needs to do. I don't think he's too much worried about it because he got Pop and, you know, Tim Duncan and Dave Robinson all in his ear, veteran players and coaches who, you know, tell him to keep humble, this and that. But I think he's going to be the next face. Because it's going to come down to, I need that money machine. That's what it's going to come down to, them dollars.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I like all three. All three is great picks. But, you know, when I think about it, I mean, I like two-way players. And I love the way Anthony Edwards plays on both sides of the ball. I love the way, obviously, Wamba. And what, he get 4 or 5 blocks a game? So that's crazy.
Steals and blocks, crazy.
But, you know, and Luka, he's just a great offensive player, but he don't really give you much on defense. He kind of just chilling on defense and just trying to outscore you, which is cool. But when I think about the face of the NBA, you always got to just think about which one is the most marketable and who we're trying to market it to. You know what I mean? So if we're trying to get the whole world to be, you know, I think Wembanyama would be more of the person that you would go. But if you're trying to get the Americans and the inner city people and all that, Anthony Edwards, hands down. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get the urban, this depends on who you're trying to market it to. Just could you imagine if Ant was with Nike?
Not enough money in the urban market.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, but it just depends. So just imagine if he was with Nike and he had a signature shoe. Man, this stuff.
I mean, the AE1 is doing.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, but Adidas is on the rise, but Nike still, you know what I'm saying, here though.
Still king of the hill.
It just is what it is. There's no disrespect to either. But just imagine. So, you know, Anthony Edwards, you know, like I said before, they got this man's face side to side with Jordan. I ain't never seen him do that with nobody.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But if
you know, some say it might be his.
Enough.
There you go, snitching.
Can't help yourself.
Yeah, but Wamba is just something we never seen before. So, you know, he's probably the obvious choice, you know, because, you know,
The what?
The who now?
Expectations
there it is.
of him.
All right, that ball.
It's similar to Ohio to Bronze. So now we're going to measure him every step of the way to what Bron was doing. Bron doing 19. Bron. So it's going to be so tough for him. And Anthony Edwards just hooping. They ain't got really no expectations on him. Ain't nobody. I mean, obviously they putting Jordan on him now, But he ain't got that story like Wamba, where they like, man, all right, from this moment on, he was supposed to be this, and he's gonna save the league. They call him aliens and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, the greatest player calling him aliens. So they done ran with it. I think that's his logo.
That's gonna be the.
You know what I mean? So I mean, I would probably most marketable would probably be Wamba, in my opinion.
Yeah, because that's where the money is
That's
at.
where the
With
when we
more
talk about marketable,
internationally,
international, yeah,
and
100%.
I think that's their. It's been their biggest motive for years now. You know,
For sure, that's it.
the
It's
TV
a
deals going up.
It's a business.
All that. Yeah, it's definitely a business over being fun with the game now. But yeah, I would agree. And Edwards, as far as my personal, but you gotta think brain, and it's gonna be Wamba.
Chat says 56% the Ant-Man.
Really?
So Chat's going with the Ant-Man. 31% Wemby, 12% Luka. So
Well, everybody agrees that Luka will be last because of
We dropped
the
the ball.
things that Bonzi said. You know, he's just a one-way player. But I don't know though. I mean, I love Ant Edwards too, but man, just playing in the league and knowing how shit go, they gonna make Wamba the face.